Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. So glad to be here. It's a Monday morning, honey. I hope you all had a wonderful time on the weekend. I know I did. Got a chance to spend time with family, go to church, have a little fun, relaxation, good eating, and everything. It was absolutely a wonderful weekend, and I'm glad to be here Monday morning. I have a very special guest with me. I could look, he's my brother. Ain't no special guest. This look, he's been with FYI for the longest time. I am so glad to have my very bestest, uh, Mr. Commentator himself, Brian Fuller. And I want to say good morning to you.
And good morning, Miss Hinton. How are you today in the
I am
FYI
doing
audience?
so good, so happy. Look, Brian, the weather here has been really, really nice, but guess what? It broke down this week. It's going to be in the 60s. I'll take that, but I tell you what, it's a lot cooler than it's been. And but we're still enjoying this beautiful sunshine here. What is it like there in Oklahoma?
Oh my goodness, it's been April showers have been in the forecast for almost the entire week.
Really?
Oklahoma, Oklahoma got hit with a twister or a tornado, cyclone. More in the northern part of the state was around Tulsa. But now I think it's almost identical to Virginia. It's about 60, 70 degrees cloudy. Wonderful morning though.
But
Already
you
been
all are used to
outside.
that type of weather though, because Oklahoma is like when I visited, it was more like flat land. It wasn't like a lot of hills, and it was like flat land.
Yes, indeed. The Great Plains, flat land, yeah. The,
How long have you been there?
well, I was born here. I've had the opportunity to live in a few other states, Texas, California. But I came back to Oklahoma the past almost 10 years now. My father, he was sick, so I came back to take care of him in his last days. And
Wow, amazing. That is beautiful, beautiful. Do you like raising your family there? Is it just nice and a place where you would raise a family?
yeah, being that we inherited some property and got maybe I can hand down to my children or maybe wanting to get into agriculture, things like that. But don't get it confused. This is a red state.
Woo!
Uh, you definitely have to be into the outdoor life, hunting, fishing. but but there are
Wow.
some barriers, people, and uh, I just been on the forefront, as well, trying to help the community with mentoring programs and feeding
Yes,
the home.
tell us about some of the things that you're doing there, Brian.
Oh wow, it's trying to be active in the community with the young men, and I know me and you have talked about some of those things you know off the show about dealing with children,
Yes.
mentoring, the bullying effect, getting these kids resources, which Mr. E has gave me some good information on how to help defeat the hunger and homelessness crisis.
Yes.
And yeah, we just have to stay proactive with it. Uh, they cut funding a lot here in the state, so it's just about pooling resources,
Ab-
especially towards our community.
Absolutely. We want to shout out to Edward Everett. Hey, this the E. Sorry you can't be up here with your pal, but hey, we'll check you out at another time. But Brian, it is a beautiful day today, and it's so much going on. This is Monday.
Yes,
Oh, I tell
starting
you
the week off.
what, I don't even know where to go first because guess what? I feel as though we're in the valley of the sports. You got golf, you got baseball, football, you have the NBA, and So much is going on. I am very excited though about the NBA and the NBA playoffs. I think we're gonna start right there. And Brian, tell me how you feel about when the playoffs come, because you know some people follow the NBA, but they follow it at a certain time. And playoff time is a good time for folks. So let's start there. What do you think about the playoffs, and who have you been eyeballing?
Oh yeah, you hit it on the nail, Miss Hinton. The playoffs are one of the greatest times. It used to be like 40 days, 40 nights of continuous basketball, and I think it's almost identical. Where you seeing the best teams left compared to the season. The season's just I can catch the highlights on
Yeah,
ESPN, but this time here, I literally sit through the weekend and watch the entirety of the games, and I'm telling you, it's been a great playoffs as far as the NBA concerned. They picked it up, and I'm pretty excited about it.
absolutely. So look, if you all haven't been checking it out, the NBA playoffs it's an annual elimination tournament that determines the league's champion following a regular season and a brief play-in tournament. 16 teams, 8 from each conference. They compete in 4 rounds of best of 7 series. Now the thing about it is, these guys really work hard. I understand that there's 82 games in a season, Brian, and
Yeah.
I used to think, how come these guys get paid so much? But when you think about it, 82 games is a lot of games. And then all of a sudden you go from the 86 games, and then now you got the playoffs. You got 16 teams in the game, and they are still playing. I feel like they deserve this money because they really work hard.
Yes, indeed. I guess we do. A lot of people think, hey, these guys get millions and millions of dollars. So when we show up to get entertained, we want you to be there on the court to put on the show. But we have to realize that the body, hey, it needs rest, it needs time to heal. So a lot of these guys, especially, I have to admit it, LeBron James is an example. He's
Yeah.
still playing at a high level to be over 40. He's in the 40 over club.
Is he over
Uh,
40?
yes, LeBron is 41, I believe.
What?
41 years old, still doing historical things in the game, such as playing with his own firstborn son in the playoffs. Like,
Woo!
yeah, so the body, the discipline, all that comes into effect with NBA players, and they have to deserve their money if they can maintain at a
Absolutely.
high level.
So look, let's name who's gone into this tournament. 16 teams. We got the Detroit Pistons, Boston Celtics. This is the Eastern Conference. New York Knicks, Cleveland Cavaliers, Toronto Raptors, Atlanta Hawks, Philadelphia 76ers, and Orlando Magic. Then we got the Western Conference, Brian, with look who's the first thing up here. Oklahoma City Thunder.
The champs, the
I tell you, that's
champs.
a whole show in itself. We're gonna talk about them. San Antonio Spurs, Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Lakers, Houston Rockets, Minnesota Timberwolves, Portland Trail Blazers, and Phoenix Suns. I tell you what, they made it in. What do you think about the overall season, Brian? But what do you think also about those that have made the playoffs?
This season, it had its ups and downs, but I must say that they got it right. There's some new teams, some surprises, such as the Atlanta Hawks. They've been having a great series. Cleveland, Detroit Pistons. This is new that we're talking about the Detroit Pistons now
Yes,
being at the top of the East, which Boston has been pretty much dominating the past 4 or 5 seasons. And we looking at the Pistons, who it seemed like just yesterday these guys were 0 and
yes,
30. They they had a record for starting off with the worst record, and now they turn it around. That's just a testament to, yeah, the
Yeah.
league is changing. These young bulls are coming out and
Yes.
making a name for themselves.
Well, Brian, do you think these are the regulars when we talk about the Knicks, the Cavaliers, the Raptors, when we talk about the Spurs and the OKC Thunders, and are these guys the Lakers? Are these the teams that are always in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. Now I think, Ms. Hen, aren't you a Knicks fan? No.
I'm gonna tell you why I like the Knicks. I'm gonna tell you who I gravitate to only because my brothers in them. The Knicks, the Lakers. I like to follow them. Those are basically. Well, Oklahoma is somebody that a team that I'm loving now because of you, Brian.
Oh well, I'm telling you, that was a good choice. You know.
So
You,
those teams are teams that I have probably throughout the years because my brothers were fans and everything. But yeah, I kind of like when I hear that name, when I hear the Knicks and the Lakers in them, I get kind of like goo eyed.
well, the Lakers are doing extremely well. They're just a game away from advancing. And now I don't know what's up with the Knicks and the Hawks. The Hawks have came up out of the ashes.
Yes.
It
What
it, it
about the
seemed like,
Celtics? Do you follow the Celtics?
yeah, I do. I watched the Celtics. I mean, you have to admire Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown's
Yeah.
game. Those two are dynamic duo. One could go out and they still can win consistently, one or the other. So
Yeah.
Boston,
That's
I,
why I like to look at the Celtics for those players. Those players are always going to bring the fire. They're going to bring the excitement, and
they,
so I really,
yes,
I really, I follow them. That's another team that my brothers and them really love, especially back in the day. But let's talk about Oklahoma City Thunder and how come y'all just all that? How come you
well,
all are just all that?
well, it
Woo!
it starts with the MVP, Mr. SGA, Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Yes, he
This guy
is
here is
amazing.
playing phenomenal at a high level to where he only missed 3 shots, I believe, in the last victory. Out of Just imagine you shoot the ball 20 times and you make 17 of 20. I mean, he's making the case. He has to be mentioned with the greats of
It's the
Michael
truth.
Jordan and the LeBrons and the Currys, because this guy right here is doing this day in and day out, Miss Hinton.
And he got
Night
such
in, night out.
confidence come along with all that.
Yes. So he leads the way, and he is complimented with some other great players. The J Dub, uh,
Yes,
Chet Holmgren. The nucleus of the team is superstars, and then the role players. They each could be starters on any team in the NBA, and if they coming off the bench and contributing 10+ points and assists, these guys play serious defense.
yes.
They're going to be hard to deal with.
Whew. Now
That
look,
that's
Oklahoma. How do you all feel in Oklahoma? I can imagine you all so proud of both teams over here at the NBA and in the NFL as well. How do you all just take in all that? And what makes is that is why are you all so good? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The Thunder, the impact that they brought to Oklahoma City, it's everything. The fans, they breathe, sleep, and eat everything OKC. Uh, Downtown on game nights, it's packed, so it's bringing people together,
Yes,
uh, children, adults, families, and they support these humble men.
yes.
They're not super. They're superstars, but they're not media savvy type of young men.
Uh huh.
You don't never hear about them partying. I
Right.
don't know. They're different. These
Why?
guys are different. Maybe
Discipline. I can imagine, like
Discipline.
you said, very disciplined. And not only that, Oklahoma, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people that some of our viewers and listeners have been there, but it is such a laid back, it's something about Oklahoma I can't describe, but if you go there, you're going to know you're in a different place. It's just a really, really sultry type environment. It's almost like it's, I can't say drama free, but it's like you don't feel the drama. You know, drama is everywhere, but you just something
Right.
about it. When I visited there, Brian, I just didn't feel it drama. Anywhere I went, it was just like easy going.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I know a lot of the players, they can walk amongst people and they won't worry about, too much of anything other than just people wanting to be in the midst of a SGA or, but other than that, the guys, they're always out and about. They're
Wow.
doing things, for children, schools. So yeah, this it's open arm just as a community.
Oh, that is marvelous. So look,
Yes,
we had a few
indeed.
games this weekend, Brian. I'm just gonna go through them real quick because I want to get over and ask you about this NFL draft that we just beheld. Oh my
Oh
goodness, I
yes,
thought that was fire. But
it was
anyway,
fire.
on Friday we had some games. We had the Celtics and the 76ers. The Celtics beat their butt at 108 to 100, 100. It was a pretty decent game. I got a chance. I always like seeing the Celtics. I always like seeing them play for some reason. They just they got seem like discipline as well.
Oh
Then
yeah.
yeah, then we had the Lakers 112 to the Rockets 108. That was on Friday. We have the Spurs and the Trailblazers. The Spurs came through 120 to 108. And then on Saturday, we had the Pistons at 105, the Magics 113, the Thunders at
Yeah.
121, of course, and the Suns 109. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, the Suns still have a ways to go. They
Yes.
they they made it in by the hairs on their chinny chin chin. They truly have a star in Devin Booker. Dylan Brooks is a villain. They they just still need a couple more pieces.
Oh, that's how
Some
I
more star power.
absolutely. Then we got the Knicks over here and the Hawks. The Knicks 114, the Hawks at 98, the Nuggets 96, Timberwolves. Which one of those teams you like the best, Nuggets or Timberwolves?
Oh, I like the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant Man is he should be the face of the league in the future.
Ooh,
That
yes,
young man there, he's amazing. So
absolutely. So the Timberwolves, they beat the Nuggets 112-96. Then on yesterday, the Cavaliers and the Raptors, 89 and 93, the Raptors took it. The Spurs, 114 to 93, Trailblazers. Then you had the Celtics again, game four, 128 to 96. That was a good game. I got a chance to see that. And then the
oh yeah.
Lakers over here at 96, and the Rockets almost went home, but they came through at 115. The Rockets beat the Lakers on yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without Kevin Durant, and I think LeBron's been playing without his two superstars as well. Uh,
Yes.
Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic.
So all of
That
them are out hurt, Brian.
yeah, that we was talking about being healthy and deserving that money. It looks like the Lakers will go the next round, so I think that Luka and AR will be back to face those tough Thunder. I mean, it's gonna be tough this next round.
Oh,
If Houston goes or Lakers, they're gonna have to run up on the OKC team, and that's it's gonna be a tough task.
amazing. I tell you what, we're going to scoot over here to the NFL. Because
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to hear, I said, I got to hear Brian talk about this draft, talk about, look, it already feels, when the draft comes, it already feels like everything is gearing up now toward, getting that season up and popping. What you think? Did you see any of the drafts? And what was your opinion of that?
oh yeah. The first round and second round, those are always I try to evaluate. the teams that maybe feel their needs or
Yes.
try to make a big splash. And I got to say, this was a B plus draft. I mean, I think a lot of the teams did well with at least one pick, one draft, getting
Mm,
that one player, and I was pleased with it, Miss Hinton. I really
yes.
was. Hopefully, these guys can show improve. I know some of them may be bust, some of them their teams, it could be a couple of years, but
Yes.
and I'm thinking the Giants might have did the best, or the Eagles. Some of these teams they really got some really 5-star players.
That's why I was going to ask you. I said, what team needs some new blood anyway? What team is really needing the best? Now, I was looking at the picks, and they have Fernando Mendoza, Las Vegas Raiders. Don't you think that the Raiders needed some fresh blood, something that is going to bring them out of the abyss?
Yes, they did. I think we've been knowing since the Indiana Hoosiers won the national championship. They were already saying we gonna get Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner. Um,
Ooh,
Now the Raiders probably still have a few more pieces, but they have two Heisman winners now,
wow.
so that could be a recipe for success.
Yes.
They're in a tough division, but I'm things may be optimistic in Vegas, and that'd be a good place. A lot of people like to travel anyway, so it's
Absolutely.
gonna be some good things for Vegas.
Absolutely. Then you just mentioned the New York Giants, Arvell Reese, linebacker. He's new blood, new. Let me say something about all these guys. These guys
Yeah,
were just, I mean, they were the happiest cats in the world. They just ate up, being able to be, on some of these teams and being the pick and being, family was there. It was just, I love to see the drafts. It just is
you aren't
really
the only
emotional
one,
and everything.
because there's not a slight, but there's been so many narratives depicted upon a lot of men, men of color, and as far as
Yes,
being fathers. And when I look at this past draft, majority of the first round, their fathers were there.
yes,
They were going backstage, interviewing the fathers and the mothers, and it was just great to see a majority of these young men having fathers who have been training them since they were kids. So that can
absolutely.
crush a lot of the negative stereotypes of the families.
And
Because
the
that's
thing and the thing about it, these guys have to qualify. It's not just, well, we just gonna pick you out of the hat. You got to qualify for the NFL draft. He must meet specific eligibility requirements established by the NFL, and it's a lot of rules. Some of the requirements are broken down to categories like the 3-year rule. The most fundamental requirement is the time out of high school rule to be eligible for the draft. That player must be at least 3 years removed from high school graduation. Almost, they've got to be, 3 years before graduation. And it's calculated based on when the player's high school class graduated or would have graduated. Then the most draft prospects, they come from college ranks where they typically fall into two groups: exhausted eligibility, which is players who have completed their 4 year of college, football eligibility, or five, it says, and they are automatically eligible for the draft in the year following their final season. Then the underclassmen, special eligibility players who have completed 3 years out of high school but still have college eligibility remaining, must apply for special eligibility. They have deadlines, and they got all kind of things that they have to qualify for, Brian. They just not, and then they have to have the talent, of course. They have to have the age factor, um, and everything. So
yeah,
they have to have requirements. They just not kids that just happen. They lucky. It ain't luck. They're
uh,
talented, but they also have to have those requirements.
yeah. There's a lot of talent in it. In the Ohio State Buckeyes, they dominated, as well as some of the Miami Hurricane players
Yeah.
heavily in the first round. the Giant, Mr. E. No, Mr. E gonna have to definitely watch it. The Cowboys got a great first pick with the Downs
Yes.
uh kid out of Ohio State, but the Giants just got bigged up as well, and they have a very, very, very great coach in Harbaugh, who's
Yeah.
you can tell that the pieces that they're putting together, they're going to be a mean, tough, aggressive team. So
Ooh.
I'm looking at the Giants to make some moves. If Scatterboo and Malik Neighbors and Dart they play a full season with Isaiah, like that's going to be a team you definitely going to have to watch.
Whoa.
Uh, the Eagles as well.
Tell me
So
how you feel. Tell me about that. How do you feel the Eagles are going to come through this season?
AJ Brown left. They picked up the kid out of USC, Makai Lemon. He's a great talent. We know what Jalen Hurts and
Mhm.
Saquon and Smith can do. So they filled in some gaps. I know on the defensive side they may have lost a couple of big pieces, but I still look for them to be at the top of the NFC. Uh,
Mm.
with the other teams like the Rams and the Seahawks, even my Niners, it's looking pretty good.
What
The
about
draft
for
wasn't bad at all.
what about for the Commanders and your
Oh
yeah? What
yeah,
do you think?
Dan Quinn is gonna have a. He got one of the best linebackers or defensive ends in the draft, and I'm seeing Jaden Daniels is gonna have some help with the receiver they picked. So it's I think they can do some things good again. Keeping Jaden Daniels has to be healthy now. If Daniels stays healthy, Washington would definitely be a playoff contending team. They could definitely compete for the playoffs as well.
Do we have high hopes for the Kansas City Chiefs this season? What do you think?
Uh, Not this season because we just don't know if Mahomes will be back.
I know.
Mahomes is key. He's critical. So if he misses over half the season, I don't think the Chiefs can bounce back this year.
Ooh.
So it's going to depend on Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
And some of their star players had some off the field issues. I don't know where that will put them at with like Rasheed Rice. He's one of their main go to guys. But Kelsey, he put that ointment on his knee and take his aspirin. He'll be all right.
Look,
But
my grandson was so excited about the drafts when it came to the Ravens. He
oh
felt like, hey, this may be a good fit. What do you think?
yeah, the Ravens. I on the AFC side of things, I'm a Lamar fan. I really do think he's a Hall of Famer. He's incredible what he does on the field. It's time for Lamar to get as close as he can to a Super Bowl or to get one because he has some talent around him as well. They got a new coach. We'll see. We'll see how his coaching style, changes. Now,
Yes.
Mark Ingram brought his son up there in a rival
Yes.
city because the
Yes.
draft was in Pittsburgh. And to be quite honest, he was disrespectful. Brought his son up there, put him into some, I don't know,
What?
rivalry mess. But it
Oh,
blew my mind. It did. I didn't think, but that brought a little, more excitement, I guess, to the
yeah,
draft. Some smack talking. And
absolutely. So, Brian, where does these guys go from here? Okay, they've been drafted. What happens next?
what happens next? I guess they'll report to the facilities, man. Cross all their, dot the I's, cross the T's, and then get ready, to get on the spree regime. Working out, learning the offense, and improving their skill sets because I did notice a lot of the analysts, they would critique each of the players. Like Miami had a great player, Bain. He was supposed to be one of the top linebackers to go. He went first round, but they were talking about his deficiencies and what he needs to improve. So I think that's what they're going towards, getting these guys more ready for NFL style play.
Mm.
The
So
the schemes.
as you look at them, Brian, do you feel that they're ready? They've been picked out of, like I said, they've qualified and things like that. Do you feel as though they could bring a new edge to the game? Sometimes sometimes in sports, you get that energy. I think about the WNBA with some of the ladies that came out of college, and they just Angela Reese and some of the other ones that just brought a new wave in. You think these guys have the potential of bringing it to the next level?
Oh yes, most definitely. I, it could change team by team. We seen how Seattle would, they have the throne right now. It could go to any of those teams. I mean, Chicago's still an exciting team on the rise. The Green Bays, the Carolinas, even Cleveland. Uh,
Yes.
the young guys are coming and they're athletic, so it's going to make the NFL. It seems like the shift is in effect.
Ooh.
The shift is definitely changing.
That is good to know because we do not want sports of any kind to lose popularity. We want it just to keep going. We want the excitement, the passion, the folk, in the stadium, Rob, Ron. Uh, I wanted to ask you about the coaches and things like that. Brian, it seemed like they come and go. I mean, how stable is that position, that type of job in the NFL as far as coaches are concerned?
Oh, it has drastically changed now from when I grew up watching it. So it seems like now in the 2020s, this era, it's Super Bowl or you gone,
Ooh.
because a lot of these coaches may only coach for one season,
Oh.
and they get replaced. Whether they may go from head coach to a defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator to another team, which that's good to keep you employed.
Hmm.
But as far as being a coach, oh, that's not guaranteed. We
You.
seen Mr. Mike Tomlin.
Yes.
He could be a Hall of Fame coach, which I think he is. They done it the professional way to where he would resign or step down.
Yes.
That's just showing the fans and people the patience is not there anymore. Guys like Andy Reid probably could be on the chopping block
Ooh.
if Kansas City loses another year or two. So I'm thinking, yeah, coaching is everything now.
So you said Super Bowl or go home. You telling
Yeah,
me that that's the goal? They're hiring these coaches to go all the way. If not, you
yeah,
put.
because Seattle, their coach, I can't think of the guy's name off the top. He's a second year guy, and he had success. Vrabel, first year guy, he was at Tennessee, went to New England, went to the Super Bowl. Sean Payton came out the analyst booth, takes Denver within 2 years to the AFC Championship. These, this is the order of the day. We paying you coaches good. We want to go to the Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's it.
It's
That's
only a
it.
few that's probably jobs are secured, such as like Kyle Shanahan. He's been to the Super Bowl like 3 times. McVay, guys uh, that you can kind of say they're there. LaFleur, Green Bay, there's coaches you might say, yeah, they're gonna be there for a while.
Ooh,
But the rest of these guys,
they gotta go, and they don't
they,
mind letting them go either.
they
Goodbye.
do not mind.
Woo!
And you think, Miss Hinton, where can you find another coach? It was 9 coaching vacancies this past season. and you're thinking, where you gonna find 9 coaches that can take you to a championship? But we
Ooh,
will see. It just seems that's real difficult task to do.
yes. What about the commentators? What's your boy doing? Smith. What's
Stephen A.
Stevens? Yeah.
Stephen A. Politician Smith. I
Ah,
don't know if Stephen A. is running for president or governor. He is one of the highest paid journalists in America at
absolutely.
ESPN, so I have to give him props on that. But it seems to me Stephen A. is trying to be a controversial figure, and I
I
don't
think
know.
so too.
So
What is
it
that
must
all
be the
about?
money. I,
What is
I,
that all about?
some of that's my guy. I just can't agree with a lot of the nonsense when he talks, and we all know when he's talking nonsense. Like talking about the sister like Jasmine Crockett or things like that. When he steps outside the bounds of sports, I
I
think he
think he
just
likes
had a
being
line.
controversial. I think he
He
likes that. I think he likes nitpicking. I
he,
think he
he
likes
has to.
shocking us.
Yes, that's the only thing I could come up with. Say, this
Absolutely.
man here is just shock jocking now.
Wow. So Brian, are you gonna continue to look at the playoffs? We got a few more games. I think Tuesday and this week we got some games. You're gonna have your eyeball on those games.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just seeing, watching some of the players, and I know they'll be back, even though
Hmm.
like they get swept or knocked out. Like we know LA should put Houston to rest.
Hmm. Yeah.
Houston is still a good team, and their coach great. Just as the Orlando's,
Yes.
Philadelphia, these guys they'll be back. But
Wow.
we're starting to see which way the dominant teams are going.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, Brian, thank you so much for being on Sports Talk.
Yes,
And we
indeed.
look forward to talking with you again. Make sure you look,
Oh,
talk to Mr. E. Tell Mr. E he got to come on and try to get back on the show some kind of way, some kind of how. Look, even if you have to sneak, even if you have to sneak on the show.
that's right. He can't run now. He gonna have to face the music.
Absolutely. So, look, you have a wonderful, wonderful day and blessings to you for being a part of our family.
My pleasure, and the same extended to you, Miss Hinton. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Thank you. Uh, Thank you all for joining us. And we're going to definitely have this show. We're going to repeat this show on this evening, as a matter of fact. I want to shout out to some of you all. Deborah Moore, how you doing? Lovely. Keish, what's going on? Ruby, is it Ruby Hunter? Hi, C Dub. Hey, C Dub. Let me see. Nawan, I believe that Nawan Hales, Bull Boy. How are you? Gail, Gale. Yes, Gail. Um, what is this? BMBIN BMBBINOMB. Let's see who else. Elaine. Let's see here. Jeffrey, how are you? Kirask. I'm spelling it because I don't want to mess it up. Uh, Lula Jad, I believe that's Lula Jad. Uh, Genime. Doris, Michelle, CJ830, KANYN. Henny Man, how are you? Uh, Line Fight with Line Fight. Francis, hello. Kelsey, uh, Kelsey, hello. Carolyn, how are you? Uh, Ann Rose, hello, love. MOOS, Dex, is that Dex? No, Alex. Alex John. Alicia, hey baby, how are you? Lori Ann, a Maya, Spirit, CHGT5, and more. Donald, hi. Mike, Steph, Jill Corporal, beautiful. How are you? All you all are just as sweet, and I'm glad to see you up here. David Williams, blessings. Terrence, blessings. Brenda, blessings. Was it Knight and King? I think that's what it is. I can't see it that well. Black Gal, Robert, hello. The real Birdie, how you doing? So many on, so many. Thank you so much for joining us, Lady E, Jeff, um, Marsha, Phyllis, Francisco. It goes on and on and on. And so glad to see you all. Over here on Instagram, I want to shout out. We have Andres underscore KIGY OSSY. Then we have Coach Rhonda. How are you, love? Good to see you. And also, let's see, GUMITRITA. Sheila Robbins, I know you over there on Facebook. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for your support. This has been our Monday Sports Talk. And I am so pleased and happy to be able to have our friend Brian Fuller from Oklahoma. He's a commentator, and he is definitely one of the family. And so we're so glad to have him on today. I'm going to give you all some of our upcoming shows, and then I'm going to let you all go. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on social media. First of all, we have some YouTube channels, Crystal Records 1, CRISTO. We also have FYI radio show host Yolanda Hinton over there on YouTube. Make sure you follow and subscribe, and we will follow you back. Of course, all those are on all the Facebook platforms. We got different ones, the fan page, we have the personal page, we have FYI, we got IF1FY, we got all that stuff. Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram at Y Hinton. And look, if you all haven't been over here to TikTok, if you're on another platform and haven't been over here to follow at Y Hinton, YHINTON, please follow. I will follow you back. Okay? So, so it's been a great Monday. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to give you some upcoming shows. Of course, we're going to do Money and More. We are scheduling now I call him a finance guru, an investment guru. Daryl, he's going to be on with us. We're waiting for him to confirm the date. Listen, make sure you all join us for that show, because I'm telling you, this brother right here, this young man right here got it going on. And he actually has a class that you can join to learn more and more about finances and more about investing. He's really brilliant. So Money and More segment, I will give the date and give you more information. Will be posted so you all can join us. Please bring some of your questions. If you got questions and things for these experts and everything, please do that. We just had Alicia on. We just had who else did we have on? We have different people on. She's a love expert, a counselor, coach. And when you all have questions and stuff, that would be a good time when we have these special guests to come on, and you all can ask questions. You don't have to be silent on social media. You can talk to me and just, find out more about, things that you want to know about, or things that you're thinking, or your opinion about something. Make sure you all, be active in the chat. I would really, really love that. So Alicia Bennett, she was here with us. Like I said, she's an expert in coaching relationships. And, We really had a great time with that. When you all have, like I said, information or something that you want to say about any given topic, feel free to do that in the chat. So we have Daryl that's going to be coming on Money and More. We have Delegate Hayes that's going to be coming. He's getting ready to confirm his dates. We're going to be talking about politics. And oh my God, did you all see what happened at the dinner? It was just, another, you know, somebody trying to pow on the live folk. And so we'll talk about that more on that show, along with some other things in politics, along with some local things that are going on. But Delegate Hayes will be here on the show with us in May. Jason Baker, cryptocurrency, he will be on with us coming up in a month or so. Let's see, Chris Hinton, Real Estate 2026. Listen, you all really need to come on the show with us, talk about real estate, how you can buy, how you can sell, how you can invest, how you can become, a mogul in real estate or get your real estate license. Chris is coming on and he's going to talk about all that kind of stuff with us. And we want you to be there. Yes, the economy is a little shaky, but guess what? Folk are still buying. They're still buying. They're still selling. They're still investing in homes, and they are building everywhere. You should see in the Hampton Roads area. It's just all kind of beautiful, beautiful homes and things. It's just out here. You don't have to worry about if people are still stuck or if they're not moving around. What these folks are coming into the city, or they're buying within the city, or they're selling or something. You can buy houses. It's just amazing how an economy where we say it's so bad, some people are doing so good. Let's see what else. Monday Sports Talk. We're gonna still keep that going. We're gonna have on our evening. We'll do the replay this evening for you all. If any of you miss any of it, or if you want to tell your friends about it, please, 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 please join FYI at Monday evenings at 6 p.m. We'll have a little bit more live shows for you as well. As a matter of fact, Daryl is going to be coming on our 6 p.m. After Dark show, talking about finances and investments. So that show is going to be an evening live show. But we're going to keep at it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. So glad you all could join me today. Thank you so much for your support. I hope I didn't miss any names up here. It's Rose World, and I see Rose World Boss. User 9341098371430. Thank you for joining. Godwin, hello. Gina Beloved. Ooh, I love these names. Glory. Game Over. Aphrodite's Creations. Yes. Jose, hi. Yaneth, is that how you pronounce it? YANETH. Christine, hi, young lady. Anastasia, Adams, Avery, Marvin, K. I'm gonna spell it Kaes. I'm sorry, KAEESLAYZZ. In it, let me see. Number 22. Reading with Rhonda. Bay, Lynn Kelly, Johnny, Handle, I think it's Handle, Hardy Boy, Nita, Benty, Ferg, Benty, and then there's Ferg, Ernie, Mary High, Cash Dollars, I like that. Just so many you on. So look, be blessed. If you all have any suggestions for any shows, any topics, or anybody that you feel like would like to be a special guest, let me know. Inbox me or write at FYI Radio Show, FYI Radio Show live at gmail.com. FYI Radio Show live@gmail.com. You can get in touch with me there as well. Yeah, inbox me on any of those platforms, any Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and let me know. Hey, I'd love to be on your show. I got something that I really think would really elevate and motivate and energize your listeners and viewers. And I would love to be a part of a dialogue or something. But the door is open, and the platform is available for those that will write in and say, "Hey, I got a lot to say, and I want to say it with you." Let me see. Before I go, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I need to mention. I think that is it. And I'm just really excited and pleased that you all are here with me, have joined me, and you take your precious time to be with the lady. So, look, be blessed. Let me mention the sponsors real quick, okay, y'all? Um, Bulvic Academy, Bulvic. It is a wonderful, wonderful program that I've created, a business that I've created, Bulvic Academy LLC, and it has information about anti-bullying information, blogs. We have books. Bullying is right underneath your nose, and a diary of a former bully. We have a game called Bulvic, Bulvic, and you can get it right there on www.bulvicacademy.com, or you can go to iTunes or Google Play, and you'll see the game Bulvic, Bulvic, Bulvic. You'll see, downloads for the book. You'll see it in different languages. You'll see audibles. You'll see all kind of things. And our anti-bullying rally. We've had that. We are doing things also like Pizza and a Dialogue for the youth, which we talk and address bullying. Our theme is our community against bullying, a call to action now. So you'll see all that on Bulvic, Bulvic, www.bulvicacademy.com. And then look, don't forget Beard Gods. Beard Gods, BEARDGODZ. Get over there and see some of the wonderful things that's there for men, for women too. And just go ahead and support. Ask questions, get information there about the hair, the skin. There's all kind of products for the outward and with shampoos and conditioners. Then you got vitamins for hair growth and skin care and nails. All kind of things, all kind of information there at beardgods.com, www.beardgods.com. So look, you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. And we're going to see you back here on Wednesday for another show. We're going to be talking about men's issues, and we want you to join us. We'll be on at 9:30 a.m. on all social media platforms. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you Wednesday. Bye now.